Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how to convert VHS tapes to movie files that instructors can use in WebCT or on a DVD even, or anything like that. There's kind of three parts to this process. The first part is on the computer here in the production room. You'll want to start up iMovie. If you haven't seen it before, it's the one that looks like the star there. So go ahead and get that running. The next part is over here on the rack. This JVC VCR here is the one that you will usually want to use for converting tapes. If it's a foreign tape, then we have the multi-region VCR up here, but mostly we try to use this one here on the second shelf. So go ahead and stick your tape in that one and get it all ready to go. The third part is down here. It's this funny little box. This is actually the converter that hooks up to the computer, and the only thing you have to worry about on this is that little blue light on the front, which you can't really see. You have to make sure it's on analog in instead of digital in. The silver button right here is what changes it, and the power button for this is not really in an obvious place. It's back here. It's this black button right here. So, once you get that ready, and you get iMovie started up, if there's anything up in here, you can go to File, New Project, and just go ahead and say Create, and create a new project. The name doesn't matter. So now you're ready to capture. So click on the little camera icon. It's over here on the far left side. And this should bring up a blue screen, and in the lower left it should say ADVC 300. That's that little converter box that we have. So then you can go ahead and click on Import, and it'll bring up a thing asking you where you want to save it to and what you want to name the event. I usually try to name it whatever the VHS tape is. So this is a sign language one. It's a ASL tape. So go ahead and click on that, and then click on Import, and over here again, go ahead and push play on your VCR. And once you do that, you should look back over here, and you should see your tape importing. And as long as you see that counter there at the bottom of the screen moving, then that means your import is working successfully. Okay, so now that you've wandered off and hopefully done something more interesting to watch this run, you should come back in and just see a blue screen with nothing going on. When you get to that point, you can come down in the lower right corner and click on Done. And it'll bring you back to iMovie. What you need to do next is look over here in the project library, event library actually, sorry, and you should see the one that you did with whatever you named, and then over here is where you'll see the whole video. So what you need to do now to get this ready to convert is click and hold where the actual video starts. I usually cut off the copyright notice, and hold down the mouse button and just drag it down so it highlights the entire thing. And go ahead and leave the credits on there so we don't, get in trouble for attribution reasons. And then just click and drag the whole thing up here into the project window. So now that it's all up here, you can click on Share and Export Movie. Export as, give it a name that you'll recognize it as, and I usually go ahead and save it to the desktop just so I can find it. If the instructor is uploading to WebCT, then go ahead and leave this on mobile, and if they are doing a DVD or something like that, then change it to large. But since this one's for WebCT, we will go ahead and hit export. And now guess what? You get to sit here and twiddle your thumbs again. But the good news is when this finishes, you will have an M4V file that is ready to be uploaded to WebCT or Dropbox or wherever else the instructor wants it to go. The only other thing you need to do to finish this up is back over here on our little video converter, make sure you turn it off. So just click that button on the back, and if you come around here, all the little lights should be off. So now you're done, your video's converting.